feel like I'm gonna start this one with this one. I'm gonna start and stop
and
it.
I was letting
I
him
don't
use
think
my
either one of us
laptop.
will go
He
sit
went
for an
inside
hour
of my
straight
notes
watching
on
this.
my iCloud and stole all my information, changed my bank accounts, took her credit cards while she was sleeping, and did the same exact thing.
So what's up, bro? What you got to say?
I apologize. I'm sorry for scamming you.
For the last 2 months, this dude's been stealing my credit card, stealing money out of my bank accounts. For the longest, I couldn't figure out who it was. Well, come to find out, all this time, it was him, E Breezy, stealing everything out of my accounts. I got an alert on my card, and it was like, your card was just used in California. Happened again the next day. So at this point, I'm kind of getting pissed, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, all my accounts getting hit now. And I really started thinking like, oh, this dude got to be some type of hacker from like another country or something. It came to the point where I would just wake up every day and just know, let me call and get ready to dispute. And I'm calling it every day, calling the bank. So when I brought you around certain people, they kind of knew who he was. I brought him around BJ. BJ was like, oh, yo, lame, man, what you doing here? The reason why he didn't go to that event was because people in Texas are looking for him because he has been scamming.
This is the dude with the crazy cars. He's a heavy anime lover. As you can see in his background right now, he has all the animes. He got I'm spacing right now, but he got Demon Slayer, One Punch in One Piece. There we go. Hunter x Hunter. The themes of his car is oranged out and shit. But how I explain this? Huge anime lover, as you can see. He has a Trackhawk, a TRX, I want to say a BMW too. I believe he has a BMW. He's part of the car scene and everything. And so his editor apparently, oh shit, as I'm looking on his wall in the background, I see all his keys. I'm assuming they're his editor is 15K, bro. 15K is a lot. Like, you gotta understand, editors make good money, but like, how do I explain this? I don't know how what payment method he set up with him, but usually they get paid per video, and it's not that much because like how I explain this? With an editor, you set a base rate of pay for each video, and it doesn't change whether you get 1 million views that video or it gets 100 views type of thing. So like, I can understand. Man, say something. Like, you're his editor. He taking. It just amazes me. Like, if when I get an editor, if and when, you feel me, just talk to me, bro. Like, because if it comes to a point where like I'm locked in with you, we're locked in, you're my editor, like there's no reason why you can't speak up to me. If I can't help you, I can't help you. I'll tell you that. But if I can, I'll tell you. 9 times out of 10, if I can't help you, I'm gonna figure out what the fuck you need, and we're gonna figure it out. Don't fucking steal from me. 15K, like,
In doing this,
that just ruins your reputation. Like, because you gotta think in the aspect of like networking, meeting new people, trying to edit videos for others, like basically bringing in more business for yourself. You can't be tarnishing your name, stealing from the last editor, hoping that your word doesn't get around. Word will get around. Word always gets around, type shit. So just always like handle every relationship you got, whether it's personal or business related, like with care.
Oh, and I found out yesterday he got a degree in IT. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell my name even got involved in this in the first place. But thank God it did, because this is what led me to finally figure it out. He's like in denial. He's like, bro, it wasn't me. And Onyx is on the phone like, bro. He like, bro, I'm texting the number. I said, what's the number? Go to check the number. Why is his second phone that he got? He sent him the money through PayPal. So this is where my name came from. And the story gets juicy. This is just the
Wait, hold on, wait.
Like, bro, I'm texting the number. I said, what's the number? Go to check the number. Why is his second phone that he got? He sent him the money through PayPal. This where my
Maybe I need subtitles.
Go to check the number. Why on the phone me to finally figure it out? He's like in denial. He's like, bro, it wasn't me. And Onyx is on the phone like, bro. He like, bro, I'm texting the number. I said, what's the number? Go to check the number. Why is his second phone that he got? He sent him the money through PayPal. So this is where my name came from. And the story gets juicy. This is just the beginning. Hold on, it's about to get juicy.
Holy shit. So he was balls deep snatching money out this nigga's bank, bro. Fucking second phones, using this guy's name, using the YouTube.
For the last 2 months, this dude's been stealing my credit card, stealing money out of my bank accounts, just stealing all type of stuff. And for the longest, I couldn't figure out who it was. And I just knew it wasn't him because he's just so like pathetic and small. I'm like, no way it could be this guy. Well, come to find out, all this time, it was him, Breezy, stealing everything out my accounts. You know what I'm saying? He even went to Walmart with one of my credit cards like an idiot. And, you know, I had one of my homies pull the footage and come to find out it was him. Then he scammed multiple people, man. He scammed so many different people. I found out that he was in Texas doing this same MO, like working for people. And when he came, I gave him my laptop, I gave him my computer. So he was going in like inside the notes inside my computer and logging into my accounts and doing different access to different things. And he actually was on my Instagram, like messaging people for a whole like 2 days because he had my mini chat because he was the editor. So he had control of my mini chat, my YouTube. And it's just a whole thing, man. And it's real sad, man. And you gotta really watch the people out here, man. You can't trust a soul. But I'm glad that it happened now, not later. And
that's crazy.
Everything happened for a reason. Put God first.
He basically get the guy the clothes off his own back, like in the sense of like he gave him his computer so he could edit, like his laptop, like shit just to make it easier. Because if you don't have all that stuff, you're gonna need a couple $1,000s before you can even start editing and shit. Like he blessed him basically just to turn around and like spit in the guy's face, take all his shit is crazy. Take 15K, not all his shit, but 15 racks, bro. Like Brody didn't even buy it. Like it'd be different if he's like 15 racks to pay for his mom's medical bills or some shit. You feel me? Like a surgery that shit really needed. But he's just blowing that motherfucker like that for personal pleasure. That's why it's like, bro, come the fuck on.
Go with your first instincts, and video on the way. Well, I'm gonna give y'all a super explanation, but for now, I just want to at least let y'all know what we're going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. We're gonna bounce back time 10. I mean, we already is. You know what I'm saying? We hitting that M this year, so stay tuned. All right, y'all. So what's going on, YouTube family? As you see, I'm starting this video off a little different because, man, it's a sad day for humanity, you know. And you know, I just gotta talk about what's been going on, man, for the past 2 months. And really for the past week of everything, man, life has been like a movie, bro. Like it feels unreal, man. And as a grown ass man, this shit just really feels like it's no way this happens. But it happens, you know what I'm saying? It happens. It's life. Man, it's weird, but you know, I guess it's just part of the journey. But pretty much, man, my editor for the past 2 months has been stealing from me, scamming other people, came from a history of scamming other people, and literally left the state he was at because he was wanted for scamming people, got all these restraining orders out. This craziness. And you know, they migrated here to Atlanta and tried to do the same thing he just did in Texas. So just to give y'all a brief breakdown, let me just explain the history of, you know, this is story time. Let me just give y'all the history of what happened. So like 4 months ago, I got my left-hand man Quiz. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy. This is my brother, my security, my driver. Left-hand man Quiz. Got the history of what happened. So like 4 months ago, I got my left-hand man Quiz. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy. This is my brother, my security, my driver, my everything. You know what I'm saying? My cameraman. Shit, this nigga was my cameraman too before I had a cameraman. So Quiz beat me all the time, and I was like, dang, Quiz, you know, I need to step my game up in life, bro. I need an editor. I need to start being able to have an editor who can run my YouTube because I ain't been taking YouTube that serious. Like I post, but I need to be consistent, always on it, always having stuff edited, everything. The whole.
And that beat, I promise you, that's literally like he's speaking facts right now. Like he's not even capping. Like if you want to take YouTube seriously, it's great. You know, when you're first starting off, do what you gotta do. You know, for yourself. You know, at like editing, thumbnails, and everything. But if you're able to work it in your budget at a point, bro, get an editor. Like obviously, you know, maybe get a thumbnail artist first. You know, because it's cheaper for a thumbnail artist than it is an editor. But in retrospect, try to invest into an editor because then it just, like myself, even right now with everything that I'm doing, it just takes away all the time from sitting there and having to edit the content to push it out on your other platforms, even YouTube. And it just makes it all around a smoother process, like less workload off you personally, where you can focus on the content, the quality of the content, and everything of that nature. So that's literally what I want to do.
Whole 9 yards. So he's like, yeah, we need to always on it, always having stuff edited, everything. The whole, like I post, but I need to be consistent, always on it, always having stuff edited, everything. The whole 9 yards. So he's like, yeah, we need to find an editor. So we've been working with a couple different editors because I had editors, but none of them were local. So, you know, I run into the problem of having to record my own content and send it to them. So I was working with different people, and he was like, bro, I got this guy I went to college with. He's like, his name E. He was like, bro, he's an editor, like full time. Like he go crazy. Like everybody in Texas know him. He don't work with Duke Dennis. He don't work with this person. I'm like, okay. So I met him. He came down to Georgia because he had to work with somebody and do some type of video. So I met him, and I swear to God, I'm not even just saying this because of the situation. When I first met him, and Quez can vouch, I was like, man, he's sketchy as hell. He just like, he got too much of a short fuse. You know, like he's like a little brat. You know, like why he get mad and just So I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to work with him.
As we're speaking of how Orange King is a anime lover, he's literally wearing a One Piece. He's wearing a One Piece jacket. It's Luffy.
And he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I get it.
It's a ship flag.
You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know, like, I would give him a chance. I was like, nah, I'm good. Cool. That's what it was. About like a couple weeks went by, maybe a month went by. He wound up coming back down here for something else. And Quez was like, look, he back here, bro. Something crazy just happened. Bro just called me and said he got robbed. People ran to his house. They took everything. You know what I'm saying? Did all type of crazy stuff to him. And I'm like, damn, for what? He's like, bro, they just grind me out there like that. So I'm like, damn. He was like, yeah, man, something happened. He said something happened with his roommate. His roommate messed somebody over, and they pretty much came back to get his roommate. He got caught in the mix. So I'm like, damn. That's why he's like, yeah, so bro, really, he trying to just start over, you know what I'm saying? And you can give him that opportunity. He's like, you don't have to, but you can. I'm just like, all right. After that, he stopped pressing the issue. He's just like, hey, it's on you. I'm like, you know what? Nah. Maybe this is a sign from God that I should bring this editor on. I never gave nobody half of my YouTube. Never did anything like this. But I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. He like, for real? I'm like, yeah. He like, I bet. Hit him up. He excited because, man, you know, Quay went to school with this guy. You know what I'm saying? They went to school together for years. You know, he really was like, dang, I get to have somebody around with school with, bring them around me. You know what I'm saying? He cherished who I am. So he like, yeah, it's dope. You know, OKQ be with everybody in the city. So he tell him like, bro, it's about to be an opportunity for you to meet so many different celebrities, so many different YouTubers, so many different people get in the mix. I help him get an apartment, which means I give him some money to get him an apartment. You know what I'm saying? I give him some money. I'll help him. I give him my camera. I give him my laptop, which I got the best MacBook in the game, top of the top. I'll pretty much give him everything he needs to be stable, to be able to edit videos, be able to film, record, and then survive. So he started coming around, gave him my laptop. Now, the issue here is I didn't wipe my laptop completely because he needed all my stuff anyway because now he's my editor. So I didn't think nothing of it. I'm just, all right, cool, here. First way where I slept, that was on me. I got to be responsible. Gave him my laptop, cool. Give him my laptop, give him everything. He gets to working. You know what I'm saying? He's starting off pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? His edits are, they mid, but, you know, it's workable. It's all right, cool. We working. I got somebody to hold the camera now. I'm cool. It's perfect. So we doing our thing. August 28th, I don't know, sometime in August is when the first thing happened. I'm like, California? So I'm not gonna lie, this is real stupid to me. I'm sure y'all gonna say it's stupid, but I kind of just wrote it off. I'm like, all right, somebody done got into my account and they done ordered some stuff. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm like, maybe this karma for some dumb shit in the past when I was a kid. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, whatever. Boom. Happened again the next day. I'm like, okay. So I disputed my car. I called like, hey, that wasn't me. I don't stay in Cali. Never even been to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. Hold on, y'all. Quit calling. All right, sorry, y'all. I haven't received a call. But, yeah, so for the past, you know what I'm saying, like, money started coming up missing. So I'm seeing the money coming out of my account, and I'm just like, okay. And it keeps saying revolve. And I'm like, what is revolve? Da-da-da. So the bank's like, okay, you know, they disputing it. Cool. Bro, it got to the point where, now mind y'all, let me just say one thing. My email address was linked to most of my cards. But, boom, it's happening. So I'm talking to E about this. I'm like, bro, somebody done hacked my account. He like, for real? I'm like, yes. And he like, what they do? I'm like, bro, they ordering stuff, like ordering clothes. It's like petty stuff. Like, I kept getting like a Verizon charge, a Southwest flight charge. So I'm like, okay, I'm calling the bank. Like, I know y'all can figure this out because they ordering flights and everything. The bank, man, they so damn clueless. They like, yeah, we don't know. We just see it. Somebody attempted to. Cool, dispute it. All right, bet. Dispute them, get new cards. Bro, dispute them, get new cards. This next day I got the new card, it happens again. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, this is getting kind of creepy now. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I had to go to the bank because the bank was like, yeah, somebody was trying to do a transfer. Then my other bank called me talking about somebody tried to Zelle, or they did Zelle. So I'm like, what? Now, mind y'all, at the time of this, it wasn't just the editor who came around. I also was starting to work with my team for my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I had met my guy who does my credit repair. Literally, all these people came around at the same time. So in my mind, I'm like, bro, it can really be any of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Or it could just be somebody else, and I could just be accusing them because they knew around me. So I wound up getting a text message, y'all. And I wound up getting a text message from a number. It was like a 347 number. And long story short, they wound up texting me talking about, I'm going to tell you exactly what they said. I'm going to go through my phone because I made sure to keep it. Damn, boy, this shit pissed me off just thinking about it, bro. Like, I wound up getting a message. And let me tell y'all, man, this is really where, this is how he got me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Oh, okay, boom. I wound up getting a text message. So on August 27th, this is when I went to the bank. And bro, I was freaking out, bro, because I'm at the bank. This motherfucker texts me and says, you think you getting your account back? He said, you think you getting your account back? So I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, okay. Then he said, you sold me a chain. Now I will proceed with my request. So pretty much the narrative was that, and he texted me this the next day. After he texted me, you think you get an account back, he texted me the next day and said, yeah, you sold me a chain.
He's coming to some sense of realization. What the fuck happened?
Bro, I just thought about it, bro. The day I went to the bank, they said somebody was trying to transfer money out of my account. Bro, the damn editor went to the bank the same day. He told me somebody was hacking his account. And in the defense of the world, he told me somebody was transferring money out of my account. Bro, the damn editor went to the bank the same day. He told me somebody was hacking his account. And in the defense of the world, it was a big data breach. You know, all this was it's just so fucked up how coincidental all this was. Because it was a data leak that everybody was talking about. AT&T had a data breach. So everything was going, you know, like, everybody was like, their accounts was getting reached. So he went to the bank saying they tried to hack his account too. And the whole time he was probably trying to get my money. He probably was going to get my money right then and there, get money and then just dip, you know, just leave. But I wound up going to the bank and cutting it off, stopping it. And my bank, luckily, Navy caught that shit. They was like, nah, this ain't OKQ. Anyway, damn. So the next day he texted me saying, you sold me a fake chain I ain't like. I'm going to proceed with my request. Saying I pretty much gave him a necklace that he didn't like. So now he got me thinking like, and then, I mean, I might be the real idiot here. Because it did get in my head. I really started thinking like, damn, he said you sold me a chain 2 years ago. And, you know, I'm going to get it back. So I'm like, who the hell I sold chains in 2 years? I've only been doing jewelry 2 years. So I'm kind of confused. I'm like, damn, okay, cool. It's this one of these type games. All right. So like I said, the dude was getting petty money. Just petty. And, you know, petty leads to more. So you got to get on top of it as soon as you got to get in front of it immediately. So I'm dealing with it. I'm not texting the guy back. Boom, boom, boom. He's texting me again. Yeah, quick, I'm back. Pay me what you owe me, I'll stop. I promise you won't continue to get cooked. I need every dollar. Now, mind you, what threw me off guard was he said Quick. Now, Quick is my childhood name. You know, a lot of people y'all probably know me by Quick. That was like my rap name. But everybody called me Q or OKQ. So it did kind of get in my head where I started feeling like it was somebody from my past, somebody who don't really know me like that. Plus, he spelled it weird. So, yeah, it kind of caught me off guard, you know what I'm saying? And plus, he did kind of, y'all probably know, I promise you. He's texting me again. Yeah, Quick, I'm back. Don't really know me like that. Plus, he spelled it weird. So, yeah, it kind of caught me off guard, you know what I'm saying? And that, yeah, he was smart for that. I give him that. So, At this point, I'm responding. I said I never saw anything that was fake. Couldn't have came from me. But if something was an issue and bought from me, you could have brought it back to get it fixed or refunded. If I need to make something right, I make it right. That could have been resolved. It's all love on my end for my customer and people. I don't do bad business. Make it right, or I'm gonna keep tapping you. I got everything I need. I need my money back. I'm like, bro, what money back are you talking about? Like, I'm texting the person at this point. Like, let me just try to get. I'm trying to get some info from him. He said it was 2 years ago. The piece is gone. It's all good. I need my money back by the end of discussion. By end of discussion, if I don't give it back by morning, I'll get to your cars next. Get to my cars. So, you know, at this point, I'm saying I never did a piece that don't pass the tester. Ever since I started doing jewelry, all my jewelry's been good. I never had an issue. But if something happened, I'll make it right for my customer. He told me, make it right. I said, that's what I'm trying to do. I need my money quick. I said, what money you talking about? I'm going to fry your dash cameras before you notice. So he said, I want my bread back. Okay, bet. So that shit's going on. Cool. Mind y'all, I'm running to my editor. I'm running to Quiz. And I'm like, yo, bro, this shit's crazy. The only reason I'm telling my editor this is because he's there in the mix. You know what I'm saying? He's here, bro, at one point. He's at the house, chilling. And I'm like, bro, this nigga, like, on a mission. Like, what did I do? Like, I don't get it. So, all right. So at this point, I'm kind of getting pissed, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, all my accounts getting hit now. Like, all of them. Like, every one of my bank accounts going down the line. I'm like, how? And I really started thinking, like, bro, this dude got to be some type of hacker from, like, another country or something. He just going crazy. But what threw me off was, I'm like, nah, because he called me by my nickname. Nah, you know, he talking about jewelry. You know, I don't think it's a hacker. And then why is he just taking all this petty stuff if he's a hacker? Why are you taking 800, 400, 500, 400, 500? Like, why not trying to get thousands, this and that? So the problem at hand was every time I disputed and replaced my card, the next day when I activated, it would happen again.
Like, you can't even fight that at that point. There's no fighting that. There's no way to fight that. That's fucking crazy.
So I'm losing my shit now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm just dealing with it. And mind y'all, I'm moving around, traveling, I'm doing content. So this shit really throwing me off. So he did one transaction that was huge. He did like a security deposit. It said, no, it didn't say security deposit. It said security. A security system was bought with my card. I called Navy immediately. Like, bro, I did not order no security. And the lady on Navy Federal, she was so sweet. She's like, bro, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, we about to figure it out. So she's helping me figure it out. We calling around. I'm on the phone with the bank. So she's calling around trying to figure out what this Rhino security is. Like, what is this? So she's trying to figure it out. She's like, what is it? What is it? We could not figure it out to save our life. But she did. She was able to stop it. So I'm like, all right, cool. That was the biggest amount he trying to try, like, you know, lately. So what this Rhino, he figured out immediately. He did like a security deposit. It said, no, it didn't say security deposit. It said security. A security system was bought with my card. I called Navy immediately. Like, bro, I did not order no security. We about to figure it out. So she's helping me figure it out. We calling around. I'm on the phone with the bank. So she's calling around trying to figure out what this Rhino, like, what is it? What is it? We could not figure it out to save our life. But she did. She was able to stop it. So I'm like, all right, cool. That was the biggest amount he trying to try, like, you know, lately. So cool, that happens. All right, bet. Cool. Now, in the mix of this, it's still just happening. It's just, it came to the point where I would just wake up every day and just know, let me call and get ready to dispute. And I'm calling every day, calling the bank. Every single day, calling the bank, disputing these charges. Now, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm not thinking it's the editor. I'm not thinking it's nobody close to me. Now, I got a homie who a police officer. So I call him. I'm like, yo, and I tell him what's going on. Off a rip, he tells me, bro, there's got to be somebody in your immediate circle. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody gonna play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do too much for everybody that's with me. Circle. I tell him what's going on. I think it's nobody close to me. Now, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm not thinking it's the editor. I'm not thinking it's nobody close to me. Now, I got a homie who a police officer. So I call him. I'm like, yo, and I tell him what's going on. Off a rip, he tells me, bro, there's got to be somebody in your immediate circle. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody gonna play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do too much for everybody that's with me. Now, mind y'all, in the mix of this, we going on trips. And, you know, I take care of this guy, bro. And I'm not even overreacting. If you know me, you've been around me, you know how I am. I pay for all the meals. Pay for everywhere you stay. If I get some clothes, you get some clothes. If I get some, you get some. I'm taking care of this guy. Dude, his mom comes in town. His mom comes in town. I meet his mom. I meet his grandma. Sweet lady, sweet grandma. I'm talking to his grandma. And they're like, hey, you know, I appreciate you letting my son, you know, work for you, make money for you, blase, blase. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's cool. That's what I'm here for. You know, get some opportunity. Cool. So in the mix of all this, the little stuff still happening. It is what it is. I'm just juggling it. So back to him, he's like, bro, I'm about to get an apartment, bro. He like, bro, I can't even get an apartment in my name. You think you can get it in your name? I'm like, why you can't get it in your name? He's like, cause the last apartment I was at, I just up and left. So I can't get one in my name. I'm just like, oh. He's like, but me and my dad got the same name, so I should be good. I'm like, cool, well, I'll give you the money, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay you early from what you're supposed to get from YouTube. I'll just give it to you early so you can get the apartment. He's like, okay, bet. He's like, let's do a whole YouTube video with it. This what Jazz do and her editor. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, let's do it. He goes and he gets the apartment, however he gets it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I pay him a little extra. Not even too much more. Just a little extra. Just, here you go. So you can get your apartment. Nah. He's like, bro, my mom coming in town. This before his mom came. He's like, my mom coming in town. She's going to help me deck the apartment out. You know, all this. She's so happy she want to meet you. Bet. Mom come in town, meet her. Sweetest lady. Cool. And also got clips coming from his mom after this situation happened, man. But his mom come, we chop it up, meet her. She goes and buys all this stuff for his apartment, like all these candles, all these like little knick-knack stuff for the apartment. Cool. We at the gym at this point. Now, as far as editing going, his editing, I mean, I don't want to, if I say it's trash or whack, I'm probably just saying it because of what he did to me. But in reality, it wasn't all that good. You know what I'm saying? It's not like my views were going up. It was like, okay, you got an editor now, but it looked like you still doing it. And I'm teaching him how to edit. Like, yo, you got to do this. Hey, you got to do that. You got to do this cut. You got to do that. This got to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the game. That's what you got to do. So, blah, blah, blah. Time goes by. And, you know, he's doing things, man. He's like, he's buying. Like, he went and bought, he bought like a gaming monitor, a gaming desk, you know, a bed. And he was like, bro, I'm ordering all this stuff off Temu. I'm like, Temu? He like, yes, bro, I'm ordering all this stuff. I'm like, oh, shit. He like, it's going to be $5. Bro, I go to this man's house, help him set up the bed, everything. Quez come, we help him set up everything. But you know, he was using my card. Well, I'm not going to say, I don't know for sure because we're still in investigation. I don't know if he's using my card specifically for that. I'm sure it was my money for his bed and stuff, but most likely he was using my card to order this stuff. Crazy as hell. Super crazy. So, long story short, time is going by and he's still doing little stuff, you know, just, and this where it got weird. One day we went out, right? And we went out to like, we went to a meet, went to an event, went to like 3 different places in one day. So in the mix of that, we was out and about. I haven't heard from the little hacker in like, you know, he was texting me every day. Every day he was texting me. He was texting me, I'm not going to stop. You ignore me, it get worse. We can play this all day. Meet me. I'm going to continue to be on the madness. You know, and he, in the mix of all this, one day I forgot to mention this, he hacked my Cash App. Bro, I had $8,000 on Bitcoin in my Cash App. Plus I had about like $1,000 just in my Cash App. He hacked in my Cash App, and you know how he hacked into it was my email. My email was connected to my Cash App. And mind y'all, he got all my passwords. So at this point, you know, I'm going to just stop talking in third person and just talk from what I know. I'm assuming because he got my passwords, he used my email, used my password, logged on, and got into my account, locked me out because he changed the password and started just sending off the money. Bro, literally, that same day I was with him. I'm calling Cash App. I called Cash App and wanted to get an account clip. Like, yo, just cut the whole account. I mean, he can't have it, I can't have it. So my whole Cash App got clipped. I lost about almost 9-10 grand just on that Cash App because of the money I had in Bitcoin, the money I had on there. Then my PayPal gets hit. PayPal get hit, Southwest flight, somebody tried to transfer. But all these transfer is never going to an account. It's always going to like a debit card or buying something. It's always a Southwest flight. It's always Revolve clothes. It's always a PayPal, stuff like that. That's what made me think it was a hacker because it's like PayPal. And PayPal like X yings on them. Some crazy stuff. But all these transfer is never going to an account. It's always going to like a debit card or buying something. It's always a Southwest flight. It's always Revolve clothes. It's always a PayPal, stuff like that. That's what made me think it was a hacker, because it's like PayPal. And PayPal like X yings on them, some crazy stuff. So I had to call PayPal, straighten that out. Boom, boom, boom. So mind y'all, at this point, bro, I done probably lost anywhere from 10 to 15 grand, because all these little transactions starting to add up. You know what I'm saying? I got them all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go through it. And I probably shouldn't be going through all this, because, you know, everything, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I got all the payments. I'm talking about hundreds, 60, 80, 60, 120. He was doing AT&T, Uverse, Southwest flights. He changed my email. Security deposit, Lemonade, Metro Mile, internet, specialty restaurant, like in Cali. But it say Cali. So I'm like, what? It don't make sense, bro. This shit is not making sense. He kept getting into my Windows. Not my Windows. He kept getting into my email. So this what had me thinking it was a hacker. Because I'm like, how you keep getting in my email? Whole time, every time I cleared my email, the editor would get back on, because he was like, yo, we about to upload this video. I'm like, oh yeah, upload that. So I had to keep letting him in my email. We about to upload my email. So this what had me thinking it was a hacker. Because I'm like, how you keep getting in my email? Whole time, every time I cleared my email, the editor would get back on, because he was like, yo, we about to upload this video. I'm like, oh yeah, upload that. So I had to keep letting him in my email. And when he went in my email, he would let another account in the email, another phone he had. Come to find out, this man had 4 phones too. Never even knew this. Like, this real fox. Yeah. In my email, he would let another account in the email, another phone he had. Come to find out, this man had 4 phones too. Never even knew this. Like, this real fox. So all them times I was letting him in, he was putting another phone there. So I would see it and I would take that one out, thinking I'm good. Then it would happen again. They would get some type of verification code, and he was deleting the verification code so fast. Deleting them. As soon as they come, deleting them. I'm like, what? Like, this guy is a menace. Like, I'm like, I gonna go out. I almost gave up. Like, bro, I just can't beat this guy. He's too good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking he's hacking my phone. Whole time, this nigga E, the editor, is like, bro, you need to get a new phone. He's telling me get a VPN. You know what I'm saying? He's literally trying to help me with all this. And I'm like, okay, I get the VPNs. I go get the new phone. You know what I'm saying? All this, I'm doing everything I can. Still happening. So what happened was, one day he called my Navy Federal. Now he's starting to move different. Everything he was doing was a little petty transaction with my credit cards. And he kept getting them, kept getting my credit cards, kept ordering stuff, kept ordering it from like Cali, different places. But this time was different. He got my credit card, and it didn't work this time, because I'm on top of my bank. I'm like, yo, if y'all don't talk to me, don't approve nothing. Shut it down. And at this point, I'm seeing accounts get open. Like on my Experian, it's telling me somebody tried to access an account. I'm calling like, oh, whoa, I ain't open no accounts, none of that, because I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I didn't open no accounts. I didn't do none of that. You know, I'm just trying to do my due diligence to make sure I'm, you know, on top of this. Like, so now I'm changing all my passwords. I'm doing everything I can to be on top of it. And it's working, because now all of a sudden, Navy Federal hit me and say, yeah, somebody tried to access your thing and they called in. I'm like, they called in? They're like, yeah, they called in, but they couldn't verify it. So I guess he feel like he had enough info, but he didn't. So that was the first one where it got kind of like, okay, he's getting desperate now. You know what I'm saying? Now he, all the little petty transaction, now he actually trying to call in and, you know, do something else. Cool. Fast forward back to the day when we went out to those meets and those events. That day, mind y'all, none of my cards ever came up missing. I literally would have my cards like I would have my cards like all on me. So none of my cards ever came up missing. So I never was looking to see if my card came up missing. Then I wake up morning, like regular day. I wake up and I get a transaction from Walmart. And the Walmart that I get a transaction from is close to my house. It's not super close, but it's close enough. It's in the A. It's in Georgia. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Okay, bro done messed up now. Because everything he was doing was online. If I'm being honest, bro, these companies and the police, I done filed a police report. You know what I'm saying? I done talked to 2 different officers. There ain't really much they can do. You know what I'm saying? Without, it's just too much I mean, I really don't think they just care that much about like that. There's real crimes going on. They probably like, yeah, you know, you gotta get your stuff together. You know, get your stuff together. So I found out this motherfucker went to Walmart and used my card and got declined 3 times at Walmart. Mind you, I'm asleep. He would do this every day at like 7 in the morning. Like, you know, times I'm sleeping up all night working, then I'd be asleep. He would do this early in the morning, and then boom, you know, it'd just hit that, oh, this person tried to do this with your account, trying to do that. I'm like, what the hell? So, but this time it was different. This time it was at a Walmart. So boom, I hit quit, go to Walmart. We go to Walmart, pull up. We just looking. I don't know who I'm looking for. Just looking. We ain't getting there in time. Boom, he gone. Cool. Call my bank, dispute it. He did get it. And I'm like, how did he get it? And they like, yeah, you know, you approved it. I'm like, what you mean I approved it? They said, yeah, your email verified and you said approve. And I'm like, bro, this nigga got back in my emails. I'm like, I got him out my emails. They're like, well, you know, so now the bank like, we're not giving you your money back because you approved this transaction. I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't approve this. This is not me. And at this point, they ain't even really believing me. I mean, they are, but it's difficult. And I get it. They probably like, what the hell? This is so weird. Like, whatever. So now I'm like, cool. Bet. So I call my police officer guy. I'm like, listen, bro, I done filed this, you know, I filed a police report. And this time it's different. This time, bro went into Walmart and actually used my card. So he's like, all right, cool. That's good. That's what we need because now we can go pull the footage. I'm like, bet, let's pull the footage. I'm like, bro, I'm so ready to see this footage. Whoever this is, I'm frying their ass, bro. They done. All this stress they been putting me through.
He's what? In GTA. And wait, hold on. What did he say?
I'm frying. Let's pull the footage. I'm like, bro, I'm so ready to see this footage. Whoever this is, I'm frying their ass.
In GTA.
Bro, they done. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stress they've been putting me through, all these problems, all this, you know, just, man, taking from my kid. I'm literally at my daughter track meet one time, getting transactions. I text the guy, like, bro, I'm at my daughter's track meet right now. Like, leave me alone. Like, go away. Like, it's just annoying. Cool. So the officer is having a hard time getting the footage because he has to get my case assigned. So I'm waiting on him to get it assigned. But I remember I was talking to E, talking to Quiz, talking to all my day ones, all my people, and I'm like, yeah, you know, the guy messed up now. He done went to Walmart. He messed up. Boom. The number texts me again. He texts me and he says, first off, he texted me and said, how's life? Never stop and pay my money. That was the day before he went to Walmart, actually. The day he went to Walmart. He said, like I said, we could meet. You can give me my money, bro. And at this point, I'm trying to figure out this. He said, I saw you last night, too. Saw your whole clique. I'm going to let you be now. Enough damage is done. But don't ever sell me no jewelry again, quick. And all good day to you. I'll let you be. So I'm like, oh, you going to let me be now because your ass done went to Walmart. And now you know we got some actual physical proof. Now, mind y'all, that I didn't even realize my card was actually missing. So now I'm paranoid because I'm like, bro, somebody was around me. Now, mind you, we was out at so many different events, meets, everywhere. So I don't know who it was. What he texted me saying he saw me. I'm like, bro, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this person is close. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking it's in my inner circle. I'm thinking it's just somebody close. Like, you know, they saw me at Walmart. Da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not saw me at Walmart. They saw me at these meets. They went to Walmart. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, cool. All I'm doing now is waiting on the officer to go pull the footage. Cool. Now he texting me saying he's done. And it stopped. You know what I'm saying? Everything stopped. Like, the account stopped getting hacked. Well, I thought they did. Account stopped getting hacked. Everything stopped getting hacked. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn. At this point, it's like, what do? Do you move on from it, take your L, and just, you know, call it what it is? Or do you continue to pursue it? And in my mind, I am one of the people where I'm like, man, I'm over it. I don't even care. Like, I'm done. It is what it is. I lost. You know what I'm saying? It's checkers. I already lost. I lost the game. It is what it is. So that's what I'm on. And then, you know, Quiz was like, nah, bro. You need to figure out who this is, bro. Like, what happens if they come back a year from now, 2 years from now? This hacker obviously got all your info. I mean, I done did everything. I done filed identity theft. I done called all the credit bureaus. I done did everything to protect my credit, just to kind of protect my name, make sure, you know, this person ain't doing nothing. I locked all my cards up. I even thought about shutting my cards down and getting cash at this point. Like, I didn't know. I could not figure it out. So blase, time go by. Cool. The guy stops. Cool. I'm still waiting on the officer to get the footage, but he having a hard time getting it because he doesn't work for the side of town that it happened on. He's like, yo, case has to get assigned. They got to do it. I can't just go over jurisdiction and get it. So I'm like, okay, but he's working for me. He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to get a move together. I'm like, all right, cool. So all this is happening, and time go by, and I'm at the mall, right? And this is just a weird mall. I'm at the mall. And I'm at the mall, me, Quez, the editor. Now, mind you, we just came back from a trip. We went to Tennessee, had a blast, you know what I'm saying? And I was complaining a lot to him about how he records. I'm like, bro, he's short. He's like 5 feet. So he's holding the camera. He's short and chunky. I'm like, bro, hold the camera up so people can see me. Why you holding it down? He's like, bro, you got a wide angle lens. It's going to catch you. So, I noticed that he just was so snappy about stuff. Like, not with me, but like he had called me like, yeah, bro, I made some thumbnails for somebody and they jugged me, bro. It was only $30 and they jugged me out of $30, and I'm like, bro, calm down. It's $30 and I'm sure maybe it's just a misunderstanding, but he just snapping. I mean, one time we was out with the whole gang just chilling. He got into it with one of my guys over thumbnails, like just arguing with him, like petty stuff. I'm like, why you so quick to snap? Like you got like a mental disorder. Like you just be on it. And you just so like, 1 minute you good, 1 minute you not. It's so weird. And he always seems so out of the loop. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't eat chicken because he talking about his veneers was going to mess up. Oh, he was going to get his teeth done. Oh, man. All this stuff with the money he was stealing from me. But that's another story. And anyway, back to, I'm at the mall, we chilling. And he says something. He says, man, Honest called you today? I'm like, nah. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, man. But Honest called you today? And he says something. Anyway, back to, I'm at the mall, we chilling. And he says something. He says, man, Honest called you today? I'm like, nah. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, man. But I had to save him, bro. He almost got scammed. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, man, Honest trying to get Duke Dennis on his, to wear his clothes. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Because he been telling me that he was going to get Duke Dennis on my podcast. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get Duke Dennis on. I talked to him the other day. I'm like, damn, okay, this nigga talking to Duke Dennis. Because he did say he edited for Duke Dennis. So he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on your podcast. I'm like, I'm just chilling, though, because I really don't believe it. I'm just like, hey, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it is what it is. So he's like, yeah. So he wound up, he just briefly said it. And I'm not really thinking of it. I'm out and about. And he was like, yeah, he's straight, though. We got him straight. I wound up putting him in contact with Brittany. Brittany is supposed to be Duke's manager. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I ain't thinking nothing of it. That's just what it was. Cool. The days go by, time go by. And, we kind of started getting into it because I'm like, bro, like, we came back from Tennessee. I should have 3-4 videos out. I don't even have one video out. What is going on? He's like, oh, my bad. I just been, he talking about something happened with his family. He been in a bad mental space. I'm like, all right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But we got work to do, bro. I'm paying you. You know what I'm saying? And he was too humble to me at times. Like, he'll be like, I got you, boss. I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry. It'll never happen again. He used to always be like, oh, I'm not afraid of criticism. If you want to criticize me about something, you can. I'm like, damn, that's pretty dope. And, just buttering me up, bro. Just sucker. I'm a sucker. So, all this going on. Cool. And life is continuing on. The stuff stopped happening. I'm kind of letting my guard down a little more. Because I'm like, all right, my account's good now. Cool. Now, but one thing I did notice is I took all of my stuff and I put it on new emails. And I'll be honest, this is my fault. From the beginning when it happened, I should have went down the list and did that. But it's so much stuff that's been so unorganized, been all linked to one thing for the longest because I've been doing this for 30 years. I mean, not 30 years, but one thing, so much, this is my fault. I took good now. Cool. Now, but one thing I did notice is I took all of my stuff and I put it on new emails. And I'll be honest, this is my fault. From the beginning when it happened, I should have went down the list and did that. But it's so much stuff that's been so unorganized, been all linked to one thing for the longest because I've been doing this for 30 years. I mean, not 30 years, but 10 years. But, I never knew I needed to do all this. So I really had to start doing it. So once I started doing that, stuff stopped happening anyway. So I don't know if the guy just leaving me alone or if I'm actually stepping up and doing it to where he can't access stuff anymore. Cool. Now we're gonna just get straight into the day everything just kind of happened. Everything clicked. So I get a call from Richard. Now mind y'all, let me tell y'all this too. Let me tell y'all this. Now, I'm sorry, before we get to the juicy stuff, let me give y'all these details. I was here meeting other people from Texas, which is Influencer City. So he comes from Texas. So he's telling me about all these people. He's like, yo, you need to work with KJ and them, BJ, TJ, Lena, you know, Ned, all these people, because they big in Texas. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, bet, you know, I'm gonna make them jewelry. I'm gonna lock in with them. You know, I had the Atlanta, Texas thing going on. So he's telling me all this. So I'm getting hip to what's going on in Texas. So when I brought you around certain people, they kind of knew who he was. I brought him around BJ. BJ was like, oh, yo, Lane, man, what you doing here? And I'm like, and he off rip, he get in the car talking like, didn't you and Manny have an issue? And I'm like, and then he like, nah, me and him good. He's like, oh, okay. And then BJ just kind of brushed it off. I ain't thinking nothing of it because I don't know nothing. I'm just like, okay, cool. So everything was smooth, you know what I'm saying? I thought they just kind of pick on him. Like, he just lame like that. So that's just their relationship. Cool. So it was a celebrity basketball game. Last minute I got invited to. And this event was hosted by it was hosted by somebody, but the whole Influencer City was going to be there. So I'm like, okay, bet. We in there. I'm about to go hoop with them, lock in with them, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. Cool. I'm like, yo, be ready. We going, you know, we going here at this time. The day comes. This was like a week ago, actually. The day comes, and I'm like, yo, E, get ready. You know what I'm saying? Mind y'all, this man never had to catch a ride nowhere. I always had him a ride. Paid for everything he needed. Paid for everything he could have ever wanted, food, everything. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to send Quez to come pick you up. He like, all right, bet. He calls and he's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. My stomach hurt. Like bad, like I'm diarrhea and it's embarrassing. He's like, I ain't gonna be able to make it. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this call. That was one of my repair guys. So he talking about my stomach hurt and, you know, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, bro, I'm gonna just Uber up there in the middle of it. Let me just get this, you know, I think I got food poisoning from the night before. So I'm pissed. I'm like, bro, you my editor. I'm paying you to come and do this. And you can't even come to an event, a basketball event, like where I'm gonna need the camera moved around. You know, I'm trying to go crazy. I might drop 20. I need all that. Boom. No show. He don't come. So at this point, I'm kind of pissed. But, you know, it's cool. I make the best out of it. You know, Quez recording, I'm recording. We make the best out of it. So I'm not thinking, you know, like, oh shit, this is Influencer City. This is all the people he know from where he from. So, you know, his name never get brought up one time. So, cool. I go make content. He pulls up at the very end. Well, no. He was about to pull up. He didn't even pull up, actually. He was about to pull up where we was at. We was at, like, Quick Trip doing some content. I did a on-the-go video with KJ in Brooklyn. Coming soon. It's going to be crazy. And he was supposed to pull up. He didn't pull up. Boom. I wound up going to get the M8 later on that night. He pulls up. He goes. We pick him up. Boom. He goes with us to get the M8. He records. Everything cool. He talking about, yo, what happened at the event? We telling him, cool. It didn't register in my head till later. The reason why he didn't go to that event was because people in Texas are looking for him because he has been scamming and doing this in Texas. I didn't know this. So it's a YouTube couple. Damn. Let me see if I can get their names. It's hold on. Let me screen record this so I can put this in the video. Hold on. Let me see if I can find their Instagrams real quick. So it's this YouTube couple, Amber and maybe.
Come on, bro.
Hold on. It's Amber and Maya. Her name is. And Maya we trust. Bro, I'm about to say I'm him we trust. Amber and Maya, they're a YouTube couple. So come to find out, they went through the crazy same thing I'm going through. I don't know these people. They stay in Texas. Even right now, at this point, I still don't know these people. But I'm just saying that to say, maybe that's why he didn't come to the game. Because he got people that he scammed and messed over that might have been there and might have noticed him. Another thing I noticed is when we used to record, he rarely would be on the vlog. Like when I did him the apartment video, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, we're gonna do apartment video. Say we just got you an apartment, you know, it's gonna look cool for YouTube. He like, yeah, this what they do, this content. I'm like, cool. He wanted to be on it, but barely. Like he was like, yeah, in any of the vlogs, he would barely be in the camera. He's like, let me just hold the camera. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe he's just one of the people that don't want to be in the fame. You know what I'm saying? Man, even talking about all this made my stomach turn, man. It made my stomach turn, man. Knowing this man was in my face doing this, bro. I'm talking about talking to my kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like actually having a relationship with my daughter, talking to my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Being in my house, bro, sitting in the same exact chair I'm in and was doing all this to me, bro. And, you know, anyway, so the next day I get a call. This is, I was telling y'all to say, Richard, I seen Richard at an event. He had a movie premiere. By the way, he killed it. And when I seen Richard, he was like, E, what the hell you doing here, E? Lame man, nigga. You know, just like, damn. You know, everybody be just saying that about him. And, you know, Richard was like, nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm like, okay, cool. And he was like, yeah, I know E. He used to, like, edit videos. You know, he did some edits for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, bet. But mind y'all, I'm not getting no red flags. Then I also pull up on my guy, Coca. He know Coca. So I pull up on Coca and Light Skin Keisha. And, you know, I ain't seen Coca in a minute. He like, bro, let's go pull up on Coca. So all his connections seem invalid, you know what I'm saying? Because Coca like, yeah, I know E, he used to edit for me. Cool. But he was like, he kind of sucked. You know, I kind of failed. Everybody kept saying the same thing. He kind of was, he couldn't focus. So I had to stop, And he was like, yeah, I was just in a bad mental space. So Richard said the same thing. But nobody's saying anything crazy like, you know, that he's a thief or a scammer or a manipulator. Nobody's saying any of that. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So fast forward. I just had to let y'all know who was with Coke. All this cool. Fast forward. I get a call early in the morning. It's from Richard. Richard calls me on like 4-way on FaceTime. He got my boy Onyx on the phone. He got Davo on the phone. Him. And maybe like one other person. I don't remember. Pretty much they called me. He like, bro, look, Q, I'm about to tell you what's going on. I'm like, what going on? He like, bro, your boy E, your editor, he out here scamming folks, bro. I'm like, what you mean? He like, bro, he scammed Onyx. I'm like, how scam him how? Like, what, he did some work for him? He like, nah, bro. So they start explaining to me what's happening. Long story short, E was acting like he was middleman in the situation for Onyx to get duped to wear his clothes. So, you know, Onyx, you know, he getting money. So Onyx like, look, I'll pay a bag to get, you know, Duke to wear my clothes. Cool. So he been middleman. Now, mind you, I didn't even notice. He did mention it, but he mentioned that he just put Onyx in contact with Brittany. Same thing Onyx thought. So he started telling me what happened, and he's like, bro, I've been thinking I've been talking to Brittany, and I haven't even been talking to her. And I've been sending money to them. And I'm like, Onyx, why you sending money? Like, did you confirm it? He like, bro, I talked to E. And he was like, this person's valid. You know what I'm saying? I know he edited for Duke Dennis, so I know he ain't got no reason to lie. So, long story short, he's sending money to Brittany to book Duke Dennis to wear his clothes. Whole time, this E's second phone he's texting. So, in the mix of all that, they tell me, I'm kind of like, I'm not going to lie, my head is spinning. Like, I'm really feeling like everything's just starting to come. It's just starting to come to me. I'm like, bro, what? So I call Quiz immediately. Somebody got the phone like, yo, we gotta go to E house. Cause E stays 20 minutes down the street. You know what I'm saying? He moved here. Like I just can't believe he would even do this because it don't make sense. Because what's your
He put him
ego?
in a position.
How did you not think?
He put him in a position to like flourish and thrive in a whole different state. There was no reason to do any of this. Like literally,
How did you not think you was gonna get caught in this situation? See, scamming me, stealing from me, you might got away with. Cause I'm just sloppy. I'm looking over a lot of stuff. But if you told this guy you was gonna charge him 10, 15, 20 rat, whatever, to do some clothes, and then Duke never does it, I don't get his MO. It don't make sense. So on the way there, I called Quid and I'm like, bro, I gotta figure out what's going on. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm still a little bit in disbelief. So I'm in disbelief cause I'm like, bro, there's no way. So me and Quez, we pull up and we sit outside for a minute. I park my truck in the back of the building. And I'm just like, bro, I don't even know how to handle this, bro. Because it really just doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, I'm in disbelief. So, out of nowhere, Raw calls me, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Island Boy Raw, that's gonna forever be my dog. Like, damn. Me and him ain't as close as, like, me and maybe some of the other YouTubers, but that motherfucker, that's solid, bro. Like, he is solid, bro. Like, he called me and said, look, Q, I don't know what's going on, but these folks trying to put your name in it, saying that you might have had something to do with it because you got this editor and he doing this. And I'm like, I had something to do with it. Hold on. Because, you know, it's crazy. Nobody even knows that I've been getting scammed for the past month and a half. I kept it so on the low because I don't put my problems out there like that. So nobody even know that what I've been even going through.
Yeah.
So only reason this is even being brought up and talked about is because it just happened to Onyx. So, you know, Rob was like, bro, I'm told them folk to hold on, you about to straighten it out and, you know, don't try to put you in it. I'm just like, damn, bro didn't have to do that at all. Bro could have been like, he could have easily went and spread some rumors. Shit, Q might have had something to do with, you know what I'm saying, anything. But bro kept it solid and just, you know, like, out of everybody, because I could feel some people, like, on the FaceTime, they might not even believe me. They might have really thought I put him up to it. Like, I'm going to have him go and scam my homeboy for some money, for 10, 15 racks, or whatever it was, how much the money was. Like, bro, I ain't trying to say I get money, but come on, bro. Over time, that shit don't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Over time, that little bit of money, it becomes smaller and smaller. It's not worth it. It's not worth your face card. It's not worth all that. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm about to figure this out. Don't worry. Boom. So he ain't got no idea that we know. He's so damn, like, this man was so smart. He's so damn slow. Oh, and I found out yesterday, he got a degree in IT. Makes sense that he's been able to do all this hacking. And I mean, was he really hacking or was he just verifying stuff because he had connections to all my emails, all my accounts, everything he had? I don't really know. Anyway, long story short, Quiz go up there. We go to the house. We walk in. He's so damn stupid. My whole MO is like, let me get my computer, my monitors, all my stuff from him, because maybe he's using my computer to do these things. Because what happened was, the reason why Onyx was even able to understand that he got scammed, because he didn't even know E was even scamming him. What happened was, when he paid the person he was talking to on PayPal, he had his homeboy do a reverse check on the number. The number came back as my name. So it's like, whoa, Onyx know my name because Onyx done shot with me. He done bought jewelry from me. He done did all types of stuff. So it's like, whoa, on the number. The number came back as my name. So it's like, whoa, Onyx know my name because Onyx done shot with me. He done bought jewelry from me. He done did all types of stuff. So Onyx know my name. So when he seen my name, he like, hold on. And then that's when he's like, wait a minute. The E guy is OKQ'S Editor. This is his name right here. He put 2 and 2 together. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell my name even got involved with this in the first place. But thank God it did. Thank God it did, because this is what led me to finally figure it out. Because, bro, all this time I've been stressing, and, you know, I always thought and I always said it could be the person right under your nose. It could be, you know, somebody who you got right in your immediate circle. I'm like, no way. It's just no way. You know, I don't know. It just was not clicking. But we go in the house and, you know, we chilling. So I'm like, hey, I said, yo, me and Quez came with a story. I'm like, yo, my power just went out of the house, my computer down, and I got a meeting I got to get on. I'm going to need my computer, my monitors, you know, my monitor, my computer, everything I'm going to need so I can go set up real quick and do this meeting. He's so damn dingy. He ain't even catching on. He's like, okay, cool. So I'm like, all right, cool. So grab my laptop. I'm like, yo, because I'm like, bro, what if he put a password on my laptop? What if he put a password on my gaming computer? You know, I don't know. So I'm like, you know, you got any password on here? Luckily, he didn't put no new password. All my old stuff was still on there. So I grab all the stuff. Cool. So at this point, we just chilling. We sitting there, and I'm just like, yeah, so Onyx called me, bro. He like, what Onyx called you? I'm like, yeah, he said something about he got scammed. He like, bro, he was like, I was trying to tell you about it a couple days ago. I was like, yeah, man. What happened? Like, what? He was like, I don't know. I said, it's crazy thing. They said my name came up. He talking about, and I seen his whole face just change. I think it caught him off guard. I don't think he know my name came up. So I'm like, yeah. So he's explaining. In the middle of him explaining, I said, fuck it. I FaceTime Onyx. And he like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, so And I got a video too. I had Quiz kind of like recording. So FaceTime Onyx, and I'm like, hey Onyx, this E right here. So what's going on? So we started chatting. Boom. So long story short, we talking about it, and he's like in denial. He's like, bro, it wasn't me. And Onyx is on the phone like, bro, you confirmed that this person was Brittany. So I'm like, what person? He like, bro, I'm texting his number. I said, what's the number? Go to check the number. Why is his second phone that he got? And I know because one time he sent me a thumbnail. He was like, yo, here go your thumbnail. He sent it from that number. I'm like, who is this? He like, just it's my other phone. I never really had that number. Sent me a thumbnail from that phone. So now everything he's saying is confirmed, bro. It's true. Because nigga, you text me from this phone. And I asked Quez, I said, what number he text you from? He like, yeah. So at this point, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much caught. You know, he's caught. Bro, this man is such a pathological liar that he was willing to take it to the grave. He's like, bro, I didn't do this. So at this point, we going in. Like, we like, bro, so what's up? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, nigga, you caught. Man, he would not. We even went as far as got Brittany on the phone.
That's crazy.
We don't even know what's going on. This innocent lady ain't had nothing to do with none of this. We got her on the phone just to make sure, because he's steady saying, bro, I know Brittany. We get Brittany on the phone. She ain't never heard of this man. Don't know nothing about this man. Never seen him a damn. She said the only time she seen him is when he came to an event and she made him sign an NDA because she didn't know him. Made him sign an NDA. That's the only time she ever seen him in his life. So all the time he been telling me he know Duke Dennis, he know all these people. It was all lies. He don't know none of these folks. So it was a hard pill to swallow at the time, bro, because I'm like, bro, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this man like that, so that's really on me. But you still came around other people because you was around me. And I let my guard down, and you done came and, you know, the thing he had going on Honest, I knew nothing about. If Honest would have just told me, like, hey, I'm working with E, we about to do this and that, I would have been on top of it. Like, okay, bet. And I would have made sure I knew what was going on, what was happening. Hey, what's going on? And then we probably could have got that resolved. But Onyx sent this man so much money, bro. And right then and there, I made him call, because come to find out, he sent him the money through PayPal. So this is where my name came from. So I'm assuming, you know, he was using my computer. And I don't know if this is facts or not, but I'm assuming when he created the account that he was creating, somehow it had my name on it because he used my computer, and my computer has all my info on it. Either that, or either he was just being trifling and just used my name because he probably can't use his name. He probably banned from everything he done did. And the story gets juicy. This is just the beginning. Hold on, it's about to get juicy. So that's how I'm assuming my name got involved in this. Now, mind y'all, remember I told y'all somebody was using my credit cards to order Verizon stuff, to order internet, to order all this stuff. It never clicked, bro. He was ordering all this stuff to his home. He's ordering it to Cali and getting somebody in Cali to send it to him. So I don't know if he got accomplished or what. But I think he even went as far as buying a phone with my card. You know what I'm saying? Like buying stuff with my card, buying all this. And like I said, when I was calling the bank, they never could tell me, they could never give me detail like, oh, you need a police officer to get details of actually what was purchased, what's going on. So, oh, boy, I got a transaction. Let me see what these is. Hold on, boy. Oh, hell no. Bro, I just got a Toro transaction, bro. Hold on.
Hello?
You just use my card for something?
Did I? No.
You mean just do something for Toro?
No.
Okay, I just got a Toro transaction.
You just got a Toro transaction.
On my platinum card. That's the card you got, though.
Yeah, on the platinum card. No, I didn't use it. What would I use Toro for?
I thought maybe that was like the name of, I don't know.
No, Toro is the rental car company. Oh my God, he's trying to rent a car with your card.
I'm literally in the middle of filming a video and everything, bro.
Oh my God.
This is crazy, bro. This is just
Yo, while he's recording, the guy's stealing more money. Yo, hold on. He's recording the video about everything that's going on, and the guy's still trying to snatch from him.
What's the charge for? Okay, he's pending today. Have you ever done business with Turo before?
No, sir.
You've never. Okay, let me just get this pulled up. So given that you haven't done business with this merchant before, have you ever authorized anyone else to use this card?
No.
If it
This
doesn't,
motherfucker just texts me,
or
bro.
do you think your card has been
This
compromised?
nigga just had the audacity to
Never
text me.
authorized anyone else.
This nigga texted me and said,
Immediately vision of,
any video you recorded me at the apartment, I don't give you consent to post. I don't care what you do as posting, but I don't want any video of me posting on anything. I don't give consent to that. Enjoy.
You gon' take 15 racks? You gon' steal 15 racks and then you got a choice to say like, hey, I'm not, like, what?
Life and good luck on hitting 1 million subs.
We will have to replace your current branding because the card has been potentially compromised.
Yes, sir. I want to go ahead and replace all my cards that I have, and also I want to see, was this transaction done? How was this transaction done, and how did it get approved? Because usually you guys will send me some type of verification. So why did y'all like approve it?
It depends on how it was processed because online transactions, just like this, it's coming up as a car rental, it automatically gets approved by the system as long as you have enough spending power to cover it. Some merchants require safety authentication, so that's the one you need to verify first if the merchant is enrolled for safety. But it seems that this merchant isn't, so it just processed that transaction online. You wanted to replace the other cards also? Were they also compromised?
I mean, I just don't want to take a chance. I just want to get fresh cards with everything, just in case.
I just need one more question to be answered. Do you have any known suspect in mind? Someone you know?
Yes, I do.
Can I have the name?
His name is Eric Bradshaw. Like, the nigga know I got his whole ID, his social. Why would you it has to be a mental disorder, bro. Like, why would you continue? Is it really just no way to stop this shit? And he really just that above? Like, he just can do this and get away with it? Because this shit is crazy, bro. Like, I really...
He's doing this because anything, what is it? Anything under $150,000, I think. Anything under $150,000 is federally insured. Automatic insurance is automatic for any deposit account open at FDIC insured bank. The deposits are insured up to at least $250K per depositor. So $250,000. Anything under $250,000, like, they'll do an investigation, but the bank pays back the person, so they really don't, like, nothing gets done about it.
Like, bro, do you know I know where he at right now? He's at a hotel right now. He's so damn dumb. He's sharing a location with one of Quez old phones. He don't even know it. He's at a hotel right now. He's not at the apartments. Quez told me this morning. He said he had some motel. So, like, I guess maybe that's why he doing it now, because he feel like he in the clear. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, this man, bro. But you know, it's every time I get him out of one thing, he finds a way to get into another. Bro, the balls on this man, bro. Wow, bro. I don't even know what to say, bro. In the mix of this, he just used my card again as I'm recording a video. Try to use my card to rent a car at Toro. I got like 7 cards, bro. But anyway, it's getting handled. One way or another, it's getting handled. And I got to call and report all my cards because I don't know if he took pictures of my cards a week ago or however long ago and then probably just using them. You know my billing address. He know some of my info, but anyway, yeah. I'm going to update y'all on the story of what happened from there. You know what I'm saying? At the actual house, that's going to be next. This shit is crazy. And then I have everyone's story. I have his mom. I have his dad. I have his old people he used to work for. It's this girl named Amber and this guy. I have them. Lena Davis just told me he scammed her. Who knows who else is gonna say something? I just posted on Instagram, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is just, I'm gonna just leave this as part 1 because I'm still in the process. And then we're going to get to part 2 where everything, how we exposed him, how we found out what he did. And, like, he couldn't admit to being wrong about it or nothing. He just tried to lie to the very end. And then finally at the end, he finally admitted it. And man, the story's crazy, but stay tuned for part 2. This is part 1. Just give me all the backstory on what's going on. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
We stayed at his crib during Hurricane Beryl, and I was letting him use my laptop. He went inside of my notes on my iCloud and stole all my information, changed my bank accounts, took her credit cards while she was sleeping, and did the same exact.
Wait, left us on a
Yep,
cliffhanger?
That's me.
That's crazy.